It's time for anime jets. I watched the original Top Gun for the first time in about 20-something years the other day. It's not that good. It's okay. The new one is better. Like, the new one is, like, way better. I like when the one... I'll tell you in a bit. It's funny, but...
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face.
They don't move around
like
a lot, do they?
He didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who home?
That face is funny, and I don't know why.
I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels.
Doesn't look like me as much as chat is saying it does.
Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while.
But then again, I'm the one that has to look in the mirror every day, so...
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't
Apparently the budget was tight because they weren't sure if people still cared about Ace Combat.
A highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges, one by one.
It sounds exactly like me? Oh shit.
Right out of the sky.
That's awesome, chat.
Although,
I'm an anime?
I guess there was nobody around
I'm
that was even more foolish
an
to go
otaku?
to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
What's happening?
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog.
Excuse me?
From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though.
Someone in chat just talked about hot
I didn't want to
dogs.
get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad.
They were like, Vinny, I'll be in New York
Even
City
so,
soon. Do I eat
I
hot
decided to
dogs?
give
I'm
this
like,
guy's plane a little bit of the
should
old
I answer that?
Apple magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
get some pizza, get yourself a nice pastrami sandwich, get a bagel. If you want a hot dog, go to, like, Papaya Dog or something. Get yourself one of them nice papaya drinks and get a hot dog and, you know,
Attention.
ram it down your throat.
Disobeyed orders in the previous mission. Line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely
The game volume gets louder in gameplay.
Drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their
It does
fuel.
sound a little like Martin Sheen. Sheen, not Shane. Martin Sheen.
Take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
I loved you in Wall Street. So, Yeah, I would recommend, you could do a Nathan's Hot Dog too in Coney Island, but just go to, the original Papaya Dog place if you want, like, a decent-ish hot dog. But, New York, I would say hot dogs are vital to our culture, but it is not what I'd recommend first, second, or even third in New York. First is the pizza. Close second is the Jewish deli. Gotta get yourself a nice pastrami or corned beef sandwich. Maybe some brisket. We have great delis. Get that stuff. And then some nice bagels. Delicious. Also, we have great Chinese food. Go to Chinatown, find yourself a nice Chinese food place, and you're gonna have a good time. And you're gonna love my nuts. Also, Top Gun butts. Here's a line I forgot about. Listen to this cool line.
Shot those jockeys at a flyby on my tower at over 400 knots. I want somebody's butt. I want it now. I've had it. Oh, God! Damn it! Heck, twice! I want some butts!
Totally straight movie. It's still a good movie. I think the sequel is, like, way better. But, you know, that's just me. I liked it a lot as a kid, and I will say that they did the best they could for the time. Also, someone gave me a season pass for this game. Are these the season pass jets? I don't know what the hell's happening. Okay. Maybe these are too powerful. I'm just going to avoid them. And I want to buy the F-18 because I think F-18s are cool. But, yeah, no, the original Top Gun is still pretty good. The love plot's a little weird. Tom Cruise's middle tooth really gets in the way of the performances. And, I don't think he does particularly well. I don't buy Tom Cruise in a romantic setting. But it's still a fun movie, and the soundtrack is better than the sequel. And you get some really good songs on there, even though they play that cheesy Berlin song over and over and over again. But, you know, some of the air combat stuff was a little hard to follow, but I guess it didn't really matter when I watched it as a kid. Way easier to watch what's happening in the sequel, but again, technology has increased and improved. But it's still good. It's just very, very of its time. Val Kilmer was very great in it. And, I didn't realize that Tim Robbins was in that movie. Long-range air-to-surface missiles. Air-to-air missiles. For this mission, should I just use the F-14? Decreases standard missile reload time. I can't afford that. Railgun that uses electromagnetism to fire bullets at high speeds. Whoa. Use its air-to-ground, so A-10 would be fine. Is this the other mission that people recommended the A-10 for? People were like, Vinny, you get 2 missions where you can use the A-10. So I guess this is the other one? I'm cool with it. I like the A-10. I just want to use my, I want to use my cool F-18 soon, because it's... What a cool-looking jet that is. And then I have these DLC jets, which are apparently broken. What the fuck is this? Jesus. My god. This is the anime part of the game. Sci-fi bullshit plane someone just wrote. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we're gonna use the A-10. Everybody knows the rules. So, we got unguided bombs. We're gonna use air-to-ground lock-on missile. I want some butts! I want them now! Queen's Custom slightly enhances aircraft acceleration, top speed, overall maneuverability, and stability. DLC planes literally have laser beams. Yeah. Laser beams, yeah.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate it.
Everything in sight?
They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Damn, that's what I call fireworks.
Spear 15's locked on. I've got more bad news. The Megastorm and Nessa...
Oops, sorry. I know I'm at the point where I have to relearn how to play the game a little bit.
A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Should I be saving my missiles?
Burn, bitches.
Permanent war crimes.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Don't save your AGMs. Okay.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up. We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free.
The bullets work pretty well. Yeah, it seems like they're working alright, especially for ones that have, like, gas canisters next to them.
Man, Dog was right. We're no proper military.
Ooh, that F-15C really just took a missile to the fucking face.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Spear 15 target destroyed.
Someone said earlier, Vinny, do you say Fox 2 when you're dropping a deuce? First of all, I resent that. It's called dropping a chat off at the pool.
AA gun down.
Their target is just fish food now.
Spear 15 warship
That
sunk.
damn missile alert. Ah. Okay. We have 2 minutes of me destroying lots of things.
2 minutes remaining.
We try to help those trapped.
Target down.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Because otherwise there would be no video game.
Countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock, so it got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Oh, God, there's a lot of missiles happening here. Time for war crimes. Whoa, did you see how close that was?
Special weaponry is gone.
Special weaponry is gone. We are down to bullet now.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Jesus.
Fox 2.
Fox Deuce.
Spear 15 target destroyed.
If you told me that, like, dropping a deuce was an aviator term for, like, pilots, I would believe it.
Seconds remaining.
It sounds like one.
Chapman flares are depleted.
I have no more flares. Whoa! Target SAMs to stop missiles. Yep, looks like you're correct on that one, chat member. Fucking hell.
Champ went down crying like a baby.
Just gotta turn a little bit when missiles are coming.
The coward.
Now I know why gas prices are so high. Vinny's blowing up all the tankers.
I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. There are boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
I can't tell what where the SAM sites are, even.
They don't look like military. You think you look anything like military?
They don't look like military. Oh, don't worry, they are. We're the good guys, I swear.
That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Another one.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Burn, bitches.
Oh boy, how about that altitude, huh?
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Jackpot. Tanker's full of oil.
This seems like a pretty effective way to take care of this, if you just use your yaw.
Trigger. Here's us quietly plugging away. You're the only thing anyone can.
We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Suck on me. Look at that oil.
Eh.
Burn up the sea.
Rifle.
Jesus.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Missile alert.
Shit, we're out of time.
Sorry for the weird noises, even though I know that's why some people show up.
Very nice. Missile.
They got plenty of SAM sites. War crimes, committing some war crimes, making some war crimes, doing these things.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist.
Oh, that's why.
Shouting that and throwing a rock?
I think it's because of baseball. I think baseball teams make people angry.
You should thank our good citizens. 2 minutes remaining.
They hit me, but I'm still flying.
I took some damage.
Okay.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Special weaponry is gone.
Special weaponry is gone. All right. Non-special weaponry time.
Target destroyed. Missile launched. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Around the harbor? I mean, this seems good. Oh, waste of a missile. Ah, geez, there's no way I'm gonna get that.
Missile on its way. Evade.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
God damn.
1 minute remaining.
Come on, we need one more missile. Fox 2!
Try to help those trapped. AA gun down. I'm on my target.
Enemy has a lock.
Pickle. Pickle.
30 seconds remaining.
Come on. Gotcha. Vinny, will you check out the Destroy All Humans 2 demo? I did, and it's fucking awesome. And I had to stop checking it out because I didn't want the game spoiled for me. Because I'm gonna play the full game.
Sam down.
But I will, you'll see it in a compilation video. It's a remake. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It made me laugh a lot, too.
Looking good. was about to
Oh god, I just took too much damage.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take
I hope I hit a
every truck
checkpoint.
you can carry.
Jesus. Will you check out other Ace Combats in the future? No plans to do so. But never say never. I'm looking to just play this one.
HQ saw them on
I just wanted to fly some
Move
jets.
down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Stall. Stall.
Radar and trolling.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Even in sand,
Look at my
lock
damage!
on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel? You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Oh my god. This is making flying difficult. Might want to switch to long-range radar.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Spare two, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Well, I'm still at 99% damage. I feel like stray detritus would destroy this fucking plane right now.
Desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Vinny, will you check out the new Minecraft update? No, I'm good. I'll wait another couple years.
Spare 15, missile away. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, man.
I get bored of Minecraft pretty quick. So like last time I checked it out, it was cool, but it wasn't enough to keep me going. So I just need to forget about the game for a while, and then maybe like another 4 or 5 updates down the road, I'll check it out. Oh my god. God, this fucking sandstorm.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north.
Ah, fuck.
Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
Jesus, what was that, a nuke?
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
How can we be expected to deal with the
And that's
surface
one
and
missile
the air
each.
at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
I still need 11 more trucks.
More people stay behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender check is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of losing.
Ooh, there's a thing here.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. Trigger, missile, get out of the way!
Working on it. Working on it.
Chaff and flares deployed.
Column of smoke. Who did that?
Trigger, I like your style.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have struck with Trigger up.
Whoa, no, 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 no.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn cow for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want.
Come on, Fox 3!
I ain't losing to no drone.
Missile. Caution.
Come on.
Target
Damn it.
was not hit.
I don't need to be using 2 missiles per drone. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Break, break.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Got one on my tail.
Wiggle. Wiggle.
Missile.
He's too quick.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
Missile. Missile.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Missile.
Right along, Trigger.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Trigger smashed a fifth bandit. He might get them all.
Missile.
Come on. Come on. Shit.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Got a target on radar.
Missile.
Trigger, it's near your position.
Missile.
Trying to avoid these goddamn missiles. I gotta take out 8 more trucks.
Hey, shot at! What is this bullshit?
Come on.
Pushing on T-115.
Trigger trashed the target.
Trigger again? Burning.
Jesus.
Primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That
Do
was
we
standard
oh, that's a
gasoline.
meme. I remember that
How about
meme.
taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? 3
Never
minutes
turn your back on the enemy.
Come on. Where are you? Whoa!
Locked. UAV destroyed.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Stop them all.
In gun range.
Target down.
Missile. Missile.
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Spare 15, missile away. Target is down.
2 more.
Done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke.
I almost don't want to go above the dust storm because I feel like that would make me more of a target for the drones.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes.
It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them.
Where are the tankers?
Target on radar.
Come on.
Spotted one. On my way. The tankers are getting farther away.
Working on it. Oh boy, they really are far. Oh, Jesus. Of course I have to be in the slow A10.
Someone help me out here.
Oh my god, they're so far away!
Shift the bandits off. Even they can't see through the dust. Just like regular clouds. Easy to lose your lock in there.
Oh, this is gonna cut it extremely close.
1 minute remaining. Spare 15, Fox 2.
We're not gonna lose to damn robots.
Alright. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? Come on.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Missile?
Spare 15 locked.
Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know. I don't just give intel away for free.
Oh my god.
HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft.
Oh my god, with 99% damage.
Tankers will starve their
14 seconds left.
I'm still alive.
You're becoming more like your father, Fox.
Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
My call sign is Squeaky Toy.
High altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
Vinny, what was that? That was a frog. Ain't you ever heard a frog before?
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, but...
Alright. Yeah, glory shots of the war crimes. Here we go. As if this wouldn't be the most horrifying thing someone would ever see.
Yeah! Another one popped.
Spear 15 target destroyed.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. The space man's stuck in the field,
I've got more bad news.
Yeah, more bad news. We've just created hell on Earth. Yeah! These aren't military targets!
Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Jackpot, take her full oil.
Damn. So if my character's call sign is Trigger, and flying makes him happy, like busting makes, you know, the Ghostbusters feel good, does that mean he's Trigger happy?
If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.
Danger Zone remix by the... Is that gonna get claimed? Let's see. Danger Zone remix Ace Combat. It sounds different enough that it's probably... It doesn't look like it's claimed on YouTube, but I've been wrong about this before. You just gotta take a chance. Oh, that's funny. I mean, the rhythm is different a little bit. It's like the way it's... Great value, Danger Zone. It does sound like a mix of Top Gun and Ace Combat music. Unpopular opinion, I like Mighty Wings more than I like Danger Zone. Like, in the first movie when they're doing the training scene and the instrumental Mighty Wings plays, that's good shit. Okay, so now my controller is not working. Alright, what are we gonna do here? I just switched it back because it was vibrating violently without any reason. So... I set it back on Xbox. Ugh. You got more emblems and more nicknames. Are you still going to upload that VOD, but with more? Yes, that VOD from Vampire Survivors yesterday is going to have another 2 hours of Vampire Survivors that I recorded off-stream. Oh, cool. The controller's not pressing the... Oh. Oh. Still not working! The light is on the control... Oh, now it's working. Okay, I was about to lose my... shit.
It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least...
Verizon controller issues.
But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones.
Like Solitary is becoming its own meme.
We'll destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
Wow. Destroy enemy radar facilities. Operation name Flush. It was almost time for me to take a shit before while I was dealing with controller issues. I was like... I was so angry, I almost took a shit. Vinny, you need LAGM for this. What's LAGM? Is that the long range? So, you mean... How about LASM? How about BDSM missiles? Reduces the damage your aircraft takes from surface collisions. Enhances homing capabilities. I feel like I'm going to be using the F-18 a lot, so I'm going to upgrade it. Enhances standard missile homing capabilities. Get the EML for the F-18. That's, a railgun? I don't know, I'm probably gonna fail at that. Maybe let me get a little bit better at the game and then I'll consider it. Seems fun. High risk, high reward weapon. These parts can be used to upgrade any plane, just FYI. Oh, that's good. So for this mission, we're gonna do, I mean, we are taking out radar towers, so I'm gonna try the LASM. Do you think LASM or JISM? What do you think? Which one should I bring?
Time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
The only decent way to get points is to either replay missions on a harder difficulty or play multiplayer, where you will get 60k points a game if you're bad at it. Oh.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
This is pretty much the ending of Top Gun 2.
Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Are those on the side of the mountain or on the other side of the mountain? Oh. No missiles, huh?
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets. Spare 15 is down.
And look, I still didn't take out the tank. Does this happen to anyone else? It's really, really annoying.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep.
No, not that. I meant like the vibrating controller.
Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Well, this happens a lot. I mean, it happens in this game more, perhaps, but...
Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
I'm almost out of... well, save the lasers for the radars. Okay.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Lasem. I don't want to say that ever again. I don't like it.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
The F-18 has got great handling.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur.
Yes, gotcha!
Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Missile launched.
Is that gonna work?
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
It worked.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Band Dog. In this war,
Oh, God, 65% damage. Not good.
I think you might be right.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit.
Here comes the anti-air missile.
shit. Bad approach. Did I just restart mission? Let me restart mission. Just in case it, you know, lowers the money I get afterwards.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that. Talk about an enclosed space. What's more enclosed than solitary?
You need to take cover, yeah.
That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites.
I almost did the same thing as I did last time, or the time before that.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
Come on, hit the radar tower.
No, you're using them to fight.
Destroyed.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However,
Yeah, infinite vibration on my controller again.
They sure are making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. We're doing things exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yell.
Oh my god. Alright. Fuck. Come on, controller.
You're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of.
Controller, this is not the game to fuck around. I need precision.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Locked on target.
Disable vibration settings. I'm getting close to that.
Missile. Evade.
Missile.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Missile. Missile.
I got my hands on the password, and after some digging around,
I thought that missile was gone.
I'm not sure you
I just let that hit me, didn't I?
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bad Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right. Spare 15 was shot down.
He's doing it again. Yeah, he did it again. Vinny, fly below the clouds. Okay. Watch the radar. Do I even need to do that? Like, if I restart from checkpoint and it's the beginning, do I still lose money?
Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
You sure you can
Okay, I got this time, chat. I'm gonna be very, very careful.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Anti-ship missile fired.
Come on. The missile hit the radar tower. You can do it. You got it.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure sure aren't making things easy for us.
Oop, that was on next.
Something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur can think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Missile. Missile.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
Fuck, again.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Locked on target. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. All targets
Would like
destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You could do with the exercise.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
above the clouds. I'm
Hold
fine.
it. What's going on, Bandog? This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
The mountains look like Oreo ice cream. Oh
Nobody
yeah.
told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
Are they allied?
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the Peel base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile, whoa, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops.
They're picking us off.
Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack. Shit.
Something's fucked up here.
These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
How do they know? Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make a fake.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft, head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? Hey, the enemy's working in coordination.
The enemy show no mercy. This is close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
We need to be able to shoot them. They need to turn red on my HUD, otherwise I cannot shoot.
All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
Caution. Pull
What are you
up.
thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do
What
we
good
have?
is that?
Sure.
Pull up.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
Wait, is the music gonna get wacky? Is this the Snake Eater moment of the game?
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Nice.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them.
No way I'm dying out here.
This is
One
the
of them actually sounds like Tom Cruise, like one of the wingmen.
Shit.
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
Spare 15 shot one down.
Yeah, they have a lock. Don't do anything. Stay on the target. Stay on target.
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will has enemies. Shoot them all down.
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Yeah, we are the penal unit, aren't we?
Hostile has a lock.
The Top Gun dudes were the anal unit. That's funny jokes. I make myself laugh hilarious. Make myself laugh hilarious sometimes.
Projectile incoming.
Tell us what's happening. Come on.
God damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Fuck.
Stall warning.
5, 4, 3,
Got it.
2, 1. Here it comes.
Yo, whoa, what?
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Arsenal gear.
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Van Dog.
Get too chatty and you'll die.
Missile. Missile.
5,
Pull up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, was I not paying enough attention? Did I have to go under the clouds, or was that just incidental? Oh, it was the circles on the radar. I'm a dumbass. Sorry. We're good now. No, we're good.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will
Oh,
be
man.
marked as enemies.
Oh, man.
Shoot them all down.
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit.
Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Projectile incoming.
Tell us what's happening. Come on.
God damn it, not right now.
That
Oop,
doesn't sound
wrong
good.
button.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
Fuck.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
It's just this game is very, very engaging. That's why I have a hard time doing commentary during it.
3, 2, 1. Here it comes.
Got one missile. Oh, shit.
That shockwave.
My aircraft's gonna break up.
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Van Dog.
Get too chatty and you'll die.
I see them. I see them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
Nope.
Right, right.
Count, missile, breaking, chase him down. Trigger, he's got a lock. I lost him.
Come on. Hit. Yes!
Target eliminated. Half of the targets remaining. Damn.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Helios inbound.
Evading.
I can't. Help me. Help.
5,
God damn.
4.
Well, at least it's not just like dogfighting over and over and over again.
Where'd the attack come
Which is all well and good, it's fun, but like there's variety here. And there's like weird stuff.
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Another projectile incoming. It's a Helios again.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Caution. Pull up.
All aircraft, scatter.
I hear someone singing.
Where's the order to retreat? was close. I owe you one, spare 12. In gun range.
Missed.
Cal, bandit on your 6. Helios spotted. Warning, missile in the air.
Why does it have to be me?
Gotta get the fuck out of here.
Impact, now.
That's gonna take out one of my lads. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Spare 3, bandit on your tail.
Projectile on radar.
Come on, come on, come on. Got it.
Helios incoming.
I just saw the new Top Gun go run shirtless on a beach with the boys and toss some pigskin, brother. Thank you, Mars Volta Stan. That's a good name, too, by the way. Don't Stan anything, though. That's weird. Just, unless your name is Stan, like Stanley, in which case, that's fine. But Mars Volta is great. And, yeah, we're gonna play some shirtless football. How about some shirtless, like, ping pong?
Damn it! God damn it!
Shirtless video gaming.
What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band's down. Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Yeah, beer hacky sack.
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
Shirtless arm wrestling. It's like every Top Gun movie that they make from here on out, because, you know, they're just gonna do Top Gun 3, 4, 5, 6, Top Gun 7. They're just gonna start calling it Top.
Don't play dumb. Full band.
They're gonna get rid of... like Fast and Furious, it's gonna go to, like, the name of the series is just gonna turn into Top 7.
Return to base.
Son of a bitch.
Top 7, and then, in parentheses, bottoms. Oh, sorry, did I miss a plot? Sorry. What did I miss in the story, everybody? Full band just died? Oh, fuck. Who was that?
To keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that.
Talk about it in close space.
One of your team was tagged as an enemy and was killed. Band dog marked full band as an enemy and killed them.
The anti-air weapons around it too.
So, Ace Combat stands. You know, if your name is Stanley only, this is addressed to you. I'm sorry I talked during the plot point. This happens a lot. I am an internet clown man who makes unfunny jokes for a living. Sometimes, while I'm streaming, I don't end up paying attention to some story elements. I'm sorry, I didn't really even know who Hardcock was, because it's hard for me to pay attention to the radio chatter while I'm playing this game, because my brain is still trying to wrap its head around the controls. Anyway.
Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
Your teammate was marked as a bottom and was destroyed. Man. Next mission is an escort mission. Good luck. Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said.
Y'all aren't.
Any other day we'd be using
Yank.
you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines.
Yank.
And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country.
Wow, I literally just struggled with this in
Planning
Spookware.
escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
I want some
My father
butts!
had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said, cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Vinny, are you paying attention? Because I'm not. Yeah. Threw some folders out.
Attention. I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 44 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on
In celebration, risk your life.
The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved.
You must fight.
The fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing.
On Tyler Durden.
My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian.
That's a great name.
With close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support.
Vinny, don't be bullied into caring about a story if you don't want to. Bro, what do you mean bullied? It's the internet. Just turn it off and walk away.
While I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life.
No. I'm not bullied into it, trust me. I'm doing the best I can. I get the, like, general idea of what's happening.
You are covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
There are people who are saying in chat that the story in this one isn't as good as the PS2 era ones anyway, but it's fine. I'm watching it. I see some manila envelopes being thrown out, and there's convicts that are now legit. You know, I don't know who the fuck Hardcock was from earlier, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy what's happening. Listen, I'm here to fly planes. I'm here because I have a need for speed, and I want to play shirtless volleyball with Val Kilmer. That's it. Playing with the boys. What should I get, chat yachts? Anything here that is good? Increases standard missile power seems nice. Work towards the F-35. That would be advisable, wouldn't it? Bomb Reload Plus. increases special missile power. I do want missile power, so I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna go for missile power, and then I'll work towards that plane. I'm fine with the F-18 for a while. HP recover part. There's an HP recover part. There are so many parts. Pitch morb. Oh man, what was all this shit down here? Oh my god. Next to the F-35. So there's F-35. Enhances maneuverability, damage recovery. Oh, okay. So that's just where I'm heading anyway. The parts at the bottom are from multiplayer. I see. Quick maneuver air-to-air. For this mission, should I be using air-to-surface missiles? I have to take out... It's an escort mission, so... EML if you were a real one. It's my first Ace Combat. So there we go. We got some standard missile increase. Plane escort, not convoy escort. Multiple threat. Target threat detection. Increases special missile lock on speed. That's fine. I think we have a full thing. Vinny, I hope you get to the rest of the AC games eventually. I'm just gonna say, warning, do not get your hopes up for that. There is a chance I would check out a future released game, but I'm playing this because I get hyper-fixated on stuff, and I just watched that Top Gun 2 movie, and, you know, it was on sale for 12 bucks. So I'm probably not going to play any other Ace Combat games. If there's an Ace Combat 8, I'll play it.
Spare 15 takeoff confirmed.
Thank you, chat member. Yes, I can't wait for Top Cruise 3 when Maverick is 75 years old, and they're still asking him to use, like, his skills to do, like, really, really precarious missions, and he's 75 and has 75-year-old cataract eyes, and he's just like, I got this! Splash 2!
Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the Khan's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
What if it's me?
Like how you killed Fullband.
Trust no one, not even yourself.
Along with the mission. Not that it was a load worth protecting.
Trigger just crashed!
You get points for that? The funny part is you get 1,000 points for that. Hell yeah.
Spare 15, this is the control.
So the liaison plane left without...
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
What if it's the Cobra Commander?
Killed Fullband? It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKinsey.
I'm gonna do the Top Gun maneuver. Oh wait, no I can't. Oh Jesus. Speaking of gravity, how the fuck does that work?
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy.
All right, take a picture. Ah, fuck, never mind. All right.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
Find those targets.
Righto.
Caution.
Rover 1 is taking enemy fire. Respond immediately.
Bandog.
Yeah, cool missile.
SAM sites. Make sure support follows my orders to the letter.
SAM site confirmed. Down. Stay alert.
Where are the rest of these fucking things now?
Use those flares now. Missiles are coming.
Another SAM spotted.
Probably don't need to worry about the AA gun.
Caution. Pull up.
But I'm going to anyway. Okay, well. Somehow I feel like this is where a SAM site might be.
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do. New SAM site.
The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile.
Is that a SAM site over there, or is that a...
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. Recorded destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
Rover 1 is taking damage. Both aircraft stop slacking out there.
Righto.
Do not let the enemy get closer.
SAM site spotted. Eliminate it.
Aim for the large transport.
This is School 3. Enemy transport and support spotted and confirmed.
Sending backup. Clear to engage.
Another SAM. Clean it up.
God damn it. I thought these missiles were gonna be good for this.
40 kilometers remain.
Caution. Pull up.
Ah,
Down, do so in honorable service. Worthy of my praise.
didn't realize how close I was to the ground. God damn it. What can you do?
Spare 15, this is the...
Permanent plane damage.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't
I got
freak
this
out.
this
Keep your
time.
shit
I got
together.
this. I'm just gonna, you know, find where they're launching missiles from and take them out.
Seek and destroy. SAM site confirmed. Down. Stay alert.
That didn't work. God damn it, didn't work. That worked. Vinny, is Gray Leno gonna get another episode? Hopefully not. But if you watched my recent grab bag, he shows up. I don't know why. He just
Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal
keeps
with
trying to
the
steal my shows. Well, you know, I tried to steal Conan's show. It didn't work. So, you know, now I'm trying to steal the Vinesauce YouTuber show. Just drive a wedge between Vinny and his audience, huh?
Take him out.
Fourth meme. Fourth meme. Yeah, fourth meme. Whoa,
SAM site
trees!
destroyed.
Come on.
Rover 1 is taking some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
How many more SAM sites are there?
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Again?
Get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do.
I'm looking. I don't see. Oh, here we go. Got some more.
SAM site spotted. Eliminated. Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. The court at destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression. This is great. Enemy transport support spotted and confirmed.
That was very, very, very bad angle for shot. Oh, for shoot. For shot shoot.
This is Band Dog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
Damn it. One. Oh, there's a SAM site down there. I'm gonna disengage and go for the SAM site, I think.
Remain.
Escorts that go down do so with honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft. Watch your tail.
There's too many of them.
It's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
I don't think I'm gonna... This isn't gonna work out.
Spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Band Dog, I see enemy aircrafts. They're right on us. Call our escorts back.
There are so many missiles coming at that ship. That plane.
Another SAM. Clean it up.
Trying.
Rover 1 has taken damage. Both aircraft stop slacking out there.
Righto. Do not let the enemy get closer.
Caution.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Come on.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
I still see some missile trails, but...
Rover 1 has been hit. Are you guys doing this on purpose?
Shaking.
Commander, you won't go down. Not for a while yet.
There's one here.
SAM site detected. Eliminate all threats. Bandits incoming. Engage.
Looking for more trails. I need to find them happy trails. Hey Maverick, you can find my happy trail anytime. Want some butts?
New SAM site. There are more than we expected. Trigger, count. Rover 1 is near critical.
I know you're unhappy with some of the missions you've been given, but that was all for the sake of war. Stop thinking about yourselves and focus your efforts on providing support.
Oh, there's another plane in the air, like right there. There's a jet right there.
Rover 1 lost, along with the mission. Not that it was a load worth protecting.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway's...
No, it's fine. Just a little bit of permanent brain damage from this game. No problem.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the
I didn't see the jets, but I also... I don't know.
Like how you killed Full Band? It was an accident.
I was really worried about those SAM sites. There's a lot of them.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
I'm gonna keep my shit together this time.
Camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy.
definitely gonna keep my shit together.
Stay alert. SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
Okay, I need to get that SAM still. And then there's one over in the distance there. Okay, no problem, no problem. Pull up. Caution, pull out. Caution. Hey, Maverick. If you're gonna be my wingman, you never have to pull out. Ah, thanks, Ice. I am the pullout king. Jeff Goldblum, what are you doing in this bit?
Spare squadron, SAM site's located. Take him out.
Stop? Question mark?
SAM site destroyed.
Vinny, did you know that dinosaurs invented the jet plane? Chat member, what hallucinogen have you been on?
Roper 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
Another SAM. Clean it up. Another SAM spotted.
Watch Transformers Beast Wars for context. Oh.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. The coordinate destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
This dude is just trying to, like, get his life saved.
Roper 1 hit by a missile.
Don't worry, we'll clear your record.
Report in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do. This is Bandog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
This is Skull 3. Enemy transport and support spotted and confirmed. Sending backup. Clear to engage.
Caution. Pull up.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
I see
40
one.
kilometers remain.
You only need to use one QAMM per plane.
Go down, do
Okay.
so in honorable service. Worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
And looking
SAM
for
site
more...
detected. Eliminate all threats.
I didn't even see that one. SAM site detected. Where? Oh, jeez. There's so many of them. I just want to know how an aircraft can carry 81 missiles. Vinny, no ask. Or what if they're really, really small, though? They're in the cockpit. Just open the window and then, like, throw it out the cockpit and it just locks on.
SAM site's located.
Let's hope none of that ended up hitting one of those houses over there. Duh. we have put the radar and the AA guns inside child's bedroom. That was nondescript enemy unit. Just like in Top Gun, they don't tell you who the enemies are. They don't specifically say, like, you know, which country it is. You're just left to imagine. You know, they drink vodka, they fly MiGs, they have Matryoshka dolls. There's a dude in charge named Scruton.
Enemy aircraft
Okay, I'm kidding. They don't actually do that. They just fly MiGs. Vinny almost meleeed that enemy. How do you use the sword?
24 kilometers to destination. You're about halfway.
That's it? Halfway? Jesus. Looking for them SAM sites. I know there's some behind us, but we just, like, flew through clouds, so... You'd imagine maybe we would be out of range and out of sight of the SAM sites. We'll see.
Oh, I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
And it's inbound.
Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid.
Engage! The enemy spotted us first!
Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace.
Come on, hit.
Russia is our brother nation. We should help them.
Ah, yeah.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The Oceans are flying over our border. It's a clear provocation.
Here we go. No, you don't.
Lower their altitude when attacking the SAMs. That's our chance. Flares. Release all the flares.
Yeah.
Rover 1 is taking damage. Both aircraft, stop slacking out there.
Righto. Do not let the enemy get closer.
Oh, someone else's missile got it. I'm shocked.
Look below. Is that a wall? They built a wall along the border. They're nuts.
They're imposing their independence on everyone. Like it or not.
Were they? Is that a thing that they were trying to say there?
Warning to Erusian aircraft. You are violating Bulgaria's airspace. Leave immediately.
Stall warning.
Stall warning. No.
Shortly at destination. Trigger, it's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Oh, you hear that, Trigger?
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You
That
don't
didn't
stink
work,
like
did it?
them, Trigger.
It looks like not all guard dogs have a good sense of smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your sermons for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror.
It's a nod to the third game that's set in the future. Oh.
Arrived at destination. Rover 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
I'm not gonna catch up with that MiG.
Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I've left my mark.
New SAM site.
The penal unit's ability as a
Missile.
usable military force.
Missile. Caution.
All aircraft caution.
Is this-
Bogies.
Front ain't over yet.
Bogies. We got bogies?
Identified aircraft. They're fast, real fast.
What?
We just got here.
It closed in fast.
Oh my god. There was that future, like, anime bullshit plane.
Unknown considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Rover 1.
It looks cool as fuck, but it's just, like, mental.
Spare 15 engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2 support Rover 1 and escort the craft to safety.
We'll go.
Whoa! Okay, friend. Permanent plane damage.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here.
What is that thing? Keep it away from this aircraft.
Bandit hit. Still active.
It's It's got like nano graphite armor.
Evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy. What the hell does he want? He's got his ACM down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility is on you.
Negative.
Shit.
How's the fuel looking on this thing? Spare 2, don't you dare go flying off. I'll have your wings.
Can't get a good view. That was a miss? I heard explosions.
Unidentified aircraft, you are in our airspace. Leave immediately.
He's ignoring warnings. Who does he think he is?
It's an alien.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Spare 15. The enemy has a pattern to their movements. There will be an opening. Don't let them out of your sights.
Whoa.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
If it's facing your missiles head on, it can shoot them down. Come on.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Stall warning.
Ha! Jesus, what a fucking bastard. That didn't even seem like it was gonna hit.
Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15. You did well.
What do you think? Should we do a flyby, Goose?
What now? 4 friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
That a guard dog out here barking?
They're a little late.
It's your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there. Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable. Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
Oops.
The order is simple.
Will you stream the DLC campaign for this game? I don't know. Maybe.
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft.
Yeah, how dare you take down the thing that was trying to destroy us?
Gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought
How much
down.
more of this game is there, the base game?
Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines, where things are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements. We need.
You're halfway through.
We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders.
How long is the next mission? Because I do have to go soon. That's why I'm not streaming tonight. It's a long one? Alright. Well, how long have I been live for? I don't even know. It's another score attack. Is live only 20 minutes. Let me check something real quick. Because I think I did 3 missions. The controller mishap definitely fucked things up. The best mission in the game. The problem is, if it's like long... Like, how long are we talking, chat members? Because I have to do dishes, and then I have a studio session. Unironically, 20 minutes. Let's do it. Actually pretty long for you. Well, I have an hour. Gotta account for game overs. Well, we just can't fuck it up then.
Trigger, count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron.
Mallard here.
This
I'm
is
ready.
an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act
Music
now
is good.
before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanti, attacking important targets along the way.
Farbanti.
The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord fleet, which is gathered in northern
Njord.
We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there.
Starfield belongs to the Nyords.
Eastern User, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area, and there are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that.
Pay attention to the radio chatter. They will give you tips. I'll try my best.
Brace yourselves.
The long-range strategic strike group will be conducting long-range strategic strike in a group. Make sure you remember to strike long-range strategically with your group. Yep. The LASMs will be useful because they can one-hit KO ships. Good A-10 mission. I don't think I'll be using the A-10 for this. I'm just too used to the F-18's handling at this moment. Decreases special bomb reload time. Keep going to the F-35. Would this be good for this mission, or should I just go for the HP upgrade? You know what? I'm just going to answer my own question. And I'm also going to get this. Part has not been unlocked yet. Oh, fuck. Etrusia belongs to the Nords. Sorry, Njord. We'll get the Allmorb too. Why not? So then eventually we can get the F-35. It's going to take a while, but bomb upgrades do not work on missiles, says a chat member. Thank you. Good to know. I could use the broken DLC plane. No, I'm not going to do that. That's going to be lame. Okay, so take these all off, and we're gonna figure this out real quick. What is GRKT? Rocket? Ground rocket, thank you. So that's gonna be good for the LASM. I think. Special bomb. Guided rockets. It's a specific weapon. Okay, I see. Alright, so here, let's start up here. Acceleration, maneuverability, overall maneuverability. So we got plenty of maneuverability upgrades. Standard missile power I like. Standard missile homing capabilities I like. Special missile power. And, where was that HP thing? Do I just have that? Like, is that not an upgrade? Is it just, like, part of my ships now? Main structural frame? No, this is reduces the damage. Fire extinguisher? Really? Oh, okay. GPS, so multiple threat targeting, increases special missile lock-on speed, increases special bomb reload time. So I like the lock-on speed, but it's okay. I think this is a good amount of things. I wanted my plane to be more maneuverable, so let's try it.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
It gets your plane to 50%. That's fine.
Your first mission is to refuel mid-air. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1,500 meters to tanker. Make right. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 500 meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. Too fast, lower airspeed. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
I was gonna say, that didn't work at all. The fuck are you talking about?
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now. And we're just supposed to follow you.
It just seemed like the right time.
I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron.
I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel.
All right, here we go.
In order to be effective.
I mean, the music is in that vein anyway.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up! They're after you, Strider 1.
Strider 3, engaging. Cyclops 3, engaging. Cyclops 4, engaging.
Enemy's gonna lock.
Missile! Missile!
Strider 1, missile launched.
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and AA weaponry.
No, let's do what the chick said.
Whoa! Roger.
Breaking away.
Helicopter. Might be a helicopter. Come on, hit. Nice.
Fox 2. Bullseye. Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
Matt Dapper destroyed.
I'll win the structural reinforcements. They're small, but not impossible to hit. I've sent the data. Make like wise men and serve up.
Jesus.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy. Freak!
Target acquired.
Strider 2, missile incoming.
Hey, emergency launch. Tugboat separated. Full speed ahead.
Strider 1, missile away. Platform approach confirmed. We just put the meat in between those bonds and that burger is well done.
Were we serving a sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Stop. Any more damage to the base? Well, that was our superior numbers.
Come on. Hit.
Target is hit.
Nice.
Aim for the joints. There's no other way to bring the platform down.
The air is tight. It's hard to get in.
Ooh.
Disengage from the mooring buoy. Shove off. Hurry! We can't afford to be targeted right now. Missile closing in on me.
Say goodbye.
Platform is taking
I can't
heavy
tell
fire.
if I'm able to still bring down those things. Like, where do I have to hit them? Like, is that correct? No, probably not. The core will destroy the whole thing? Okay, I need to find the core then. The planet core.
Enemy's gonna lock.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Like, is that it? It is.
Launch the helicopters and the ships at once.
We have to protect the airspace above this valley.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 2, break! Break! How dare they attack this base? We'll make them regret that decision.
Strider 1, target acquired. Platform approach confirmed.
We've lost 30.
You can also leave and attack other groups of ships in the area. Well, I want to take these down as much as possible.
A third of the air defenses have been eliminated.
Oh, there we go.
Keep piling on the heat. Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about and stick into my ass.
Stop treating me like a poor chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Shut, little chick. Just stick with your mother head. You'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
We've already taken out half of the platforms.
Missile launched. Lock on. Good night.
Evacuate all non-combatants.
Just a little chicken. Cheap, 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 cheap.
They're after me. I need cover.
Don't keep the defenses busy. Use this chance to knock out the platform.
Target is hit.
It's kind of like the Death Star in a way.
Special delivery. Okay, we need
Fuck.
a hit on the platform support section. Aim true.
I'm the chef this time.
Breaking away.
Come on.
Bandit has launched missile. Target acquired.
Hostile has a lock.
Destroyed.
We've lost 60% of our air defense weaponry.
Yeah.
Hold out much longer. Call for help ASAP.
Fox 2. Over half the enemy's fleet is destroyed. Just keep hitting on, so there'll be less anti-aircraft fire to worry about.
Shoot them down when they climb. Got it?
Bandit under 6. In gun range.
Guns took down the missiles, I think.
Destroyed.
The platform has lost most of its anti-air capability.
I see the missile. I see the missile.
All right.
No special weaponry remaining.
Locked on.
Damn it. Not good enough. Not good enough, damn it!
Watch your altitude. Going too high will survive missile.
I know there's a resupply. I'm gonna do that in a minute. But I can, I think I can do this.
Enemy's got a lock.
Damn it.
Picked a hell of a spot to build the place. But again, what else do you expect?
Why not just bomb the whole damn valley from high altitude? That's what I would do.
Chaff was not good enough.
Don't miss. We don't want to bring the whole rally down on us. Target acquired.
Missed!
You've got a radar lock on you.
We're taking on water. We need to evacuate. Wave the white flag. We surrender. There are non-combatants aboard this ship.
Got it.
Pursuing enemy.
Locked on. You're mine.
Enemy behind you. Move to cover.
Breaking away.
Use this chaos to your advantage. The enemy will hesitate to fire if you keep one of them close.
Okay. Are there other targets? There's other targets. I'm gonna go refuel and then hit the other targets.
Enemy has a lock on.
Shit.
Target locked.
So that's the supply line down there, right? Okay. We've got 6 minutes. I could probably do this, but I'm gonna have to... Yeah. If target has a dotted dashed line, that means it's obscured by terrain, even if you're locked. There's a bigger base and a carrier group. Yeah.
Tracker, what are the marks on your plane? 3 lines. Scratches?
Epic.
I don't like them. They're like sin lines.
What are those?
Nothing.
War crime lines?
Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, this is...
Fine, I don't need to do this. Select weapon. Yes.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Not skipping gives more points. Oh, really? No shit.
Hey, knock that off, would you? Okay, I've got a story for you. It's about a great war hero.
I thought he said it's about a great porno.
Known as the King of the Skies. Every pilot he faced in training said pretty much the same thing. Scary. They knew the true fear that an animal feels when it is being hunted by a predator. What about people who face it in an actual dogfight? No pilot came back alive. I'm not sure I buy that.
We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. You're clear to engage.
Wilco, let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz with a low approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
Just need 5,000 more points.
Swat any dumbass that flies near our fleet. They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you enter CIWS. Stay calm.
Begin taxiing. Looks like they struck before we could take off.
Nice job, Strider 1. We stopped them before they could get airborne.
The enemy has lost 30% of their fleet. If you don't stay sharp, you'll be meeting Davy Jones. They're giving us all they've got. Slip through that fire. Keep hitting them.
Shit.
Got it. One of the newer crews talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
I thought you'd say that.
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it. We're approaching the marine platform.
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten.
Jesus!
We'll swat those flies down into the drink. Damn, why can't that experimental squadron show up here?
Drink your ready, moving way to the heavens. Now get out there and shoot them down yourself.
Enemy done.
Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. Rex and lead to town.
Right.
Dodge that missile. They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Target is in range of guns.
Enemy's got a lock.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Breaking to escape lock. This is Striker 5. Attack failed.
Come on.
Strider
I did
1,
it.
Target destroyed. We've put quite a dent in their naval power. Results are better than expected.
Still have more time. Don't let up. Knock them down for good.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Give me a break.
I can't find the core on this one.
Taking fire.
Strider 1, anti-ship missile launched.
Strider 1, missile heading your way.
You can fly inside the base long ways? That sounds dangerous.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against the demon in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since support ran off.
There's no way it's gonna survive that.
Wouldn't be here if it weren't for
It's gonna
Trigger.
survive that.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there too.
If you were one of those escorts that flew off, you should watch your back.
Oops. Waste of a missile. 1 minute 30 seconds remaining.
Locked on bandit. Our wings have iced up.
Missile inbound, missile inbound.
Don't think I quite got it, but I see the core now.
They're after me. I need cover.
1 minute remaining.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Eyes on the clouds.
Jesus.
Enemy has a lock on you. Missile hit.
It looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters, and it's mostly thanks to Strider 1. Evade. Continuing attack.
seconds remaining. Strider 1, frigate destroyed. Target locked. Taking off enemy lock.
Fuck.
I appreciate that.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Missile. Missile.
Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a...
Should try that mission again and do a trench run.
The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could...
So you really can just enter that long ways, huh?
Trust.
No need to worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can
You can take out all the cores at once.
Trigger.
Wow.
You're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2. Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want...
Rider 3, engaging. Cyclops 3, engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile! Missile!
Strider 1, missile launched.
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and AA weaponry. No, let's do what the chicks say. Whoa.
Roger.
Breaking away.
Tom Cruise is just going to use this game to edit and film the next Top Gun's flight scenes.
Bullseye. Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
But, you know the thing, like, he always has a thing every movie now, because he has to be, like, crazy, and he has to, like, hang on the edge of a plane or on a train and experience pain and, like, fight people in real life and, you know, fuck up Oprah's couch. You know how he does these publicity stunts for his movies? Yeah, well, I think next time he's just gonna play Ace Combat 7 himself, and that's gonna be in the news. Like, I actually played a video game. It's my first one.
Target acquired.
How about that? How about that?
Are we serving the sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Stop. Any more damage to the base?
Mental. Absolutely mental. That was the best mission in the game so far as I'm concerned. But by then, you actually know how to play the game, and you have a ship that has a lot of maneuverability, so it's just a lot more fun.
Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast.
Great game. Like, genuinely really fun. Great game.
Move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal berth. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can.
My controller is still stuck in vibrate forever mode. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. The good news is my internet didn't drop today. The bad news is I only had the one game for you, And tomorrow I might stream as well. I'm not sure yet, but I want to start doing some extra variety in a bit. But for now, I'm just going to continue playing the millions of games that I've been playing. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching me fly some planes. It was a lot of fun. And what else? Game is good. So a little bit later on the Vinesauce channel, there's going to be that Vampire Survivors plus the offline Vampire Survivors recordings that I did, if you have any interest in that. And I think Johnny might be uploading one more thing as well. So there's that, and then I'll probably stream tomorrow, and that's it. Yeah, so good night, or good day, or good evening, good afternoon, whatever. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to be mentioning subs for a little while, because whenever I mention it, it feels like I'm asking for them, and I'm not. And then people just sub. So, you know, I don't mean for that to happen. I just appreciate the people that have already. What do you mean you never mention subs? Well, you know, it's funny because what I do is I say thank you to anyone who has subbed. They're not necessary. And it just, people think it's reverse psychology. I mean, granted, it's probably only like 3 like really smooth people, but it's okay. I don't mind if you don't. It's okay. I'm just not going to mention them for a little while. So, yeah, I know. I guess it's going to happen if I don't mention them. If I do, whatever. Doesn't matter. Regardless, thank you. Take care of everybody, and please watch other streamers that I think are very good streamers, including a lot of my mods. Thank you, mods, by the way, as always. And you can check out Limes right now, who's playing Monster Hunter, or Rev, or Shrimp Channel. Those are good channels. Later. Thanks for the help with the game, chat members, too, by the way. See you soon.